What's up, family? Our word today comes from Psalm chapter 111, verses 2 through 4, which states, "The works of the Lord are great, studied by all who have pleasure in them. His work is honorable and glorious, and his righteousness endures forever. He has made his wonderful works to be remembered. The Lord is gracious and full of compassion." Now, I love how this verse first reminds us that our God performs and has created great works, right? Impressive works that are glorious and magnificent, works such as the stars, the sky, the oceans that are all studied by mankind. It reminds us of the great God that we serve, who has performed miracle after miracle and given us signs on this earth and written in his word that just don't make sense to the human mind, right? Works that have been remembered for thousands of years and will continue to be remembered until his return. Works that are studied by every generation for understanding, from the splitting of the Red Sea to a man being brought back to life, to a sickness suddenly disappearing after prayers, to the design of the animals that we see around us, right? The Lord has shown up in miraculous ways. Now, I love how the writer states in verse 2 that these great works are studied by all who have pleasure in them or take delight in them. As believers, I believe we all take pleasure in these moments and in these works as it paints the picture of how great our God truly is. But the question is, do we study them as this verse states? Do we ponder and meditate on the works of the Lord that took place throughout the Bible, right? The ones that take place in our own lives and the ones that we see all around us. Do we seek out these works to see what the Holy Spirit will reveal to us and to see the greatness and goodness of our God? I know, family, that it can be easy for us to look at certain events in the Bible as just children's stories because the miracles that took place just don't seem possible, right? Or to take them lightly because we have heard them so many times. I know we can quickly forget about the moments that took place in our own lives where it seemed that God's favor, power, and provision were put on full display, or to just look at something as a mountain range, right? As if it's just nothing because we have seen it so many times. But family, I encourage you today to stay consistent in studying these moments and these works, right? It doesn't matter how many times you have heard the story or how crazy it might seem to you or how much you might have going on in your life, right? We should take the time to be still, sit, study, and meditate on these moments and these works consistently, right? Family, we must grow in being intentional and taking the time to unpack, examine, and study these moments. We want to ensure that we are creating a space where the Spirit can bring any revelation that the Lord has for us, right? We want to study these works so that the Spirit can reveal how great, loving, gracious, powerful, and amazing our God truly is. Our Father's word and his works carry profound lessons for our lives, revealing insights not only about ourselves, but also about him. Why wouldn't we want to study them and learn what the Father gives us the opportunity to know? Let's continue to lock in, study, and bask in these amazing works to remember and keep our minds fixated on the great God that we serve. I love you guys. Shalom. Peace.